we might have a very big problem. Number one, that's not good. That needs to be fixed. So my apartment is just a little bit dirty, maybe a lot dirty, because okay, here it looks better, but if I do go to the kitchen, like, it's crazy. So I just gotta do a spring cleaning and get this over done with. But I think the best way is to start at the kitchen. Like, guys, look at the floor. How did we get here? So I better start cleaning. So just completed doing the dishes. Now I just need to do the counter, then the floor. Yo, this is too much work. I shouldn't let it get dirty like this, guys. Yo. Guys, I burnt my dishcloth when I was trying to cook pap. That's the bad side of having a gas stove. So after doing the cleaning, I decided to go for a gym. So this is usually my morning routine. After cleaning, I go for a gym, then run errands. Usually that's having like breakfast. So this is how I'm gonna get my day started. I'm gonna go to the gym. As well, I'm gonna leave the car behind. So I'm gonna walk to the gym because what's the purpose to drive there? Guys, let me be honest with you. Before I even start gymming, this watch works harder than me. I think I was only for like 10 minutes on the treadmill and I was like, it's chai. It's been almost 6 months since I went to work out. So this has to be very intense for me. So I didn't want to go hard on the first day since it's been a while. But 10 minutes, guys, I mean, it's something. Some people don't even last 2 minutes in doing something. Guys, just look at me with my ostrich legs. I'm not sure if I really want to gym or just because I actually pay for this within the rent. So I feel like I need to utilize this. And I just did the last sets and I had to call my friend and only noticed that I only burned like 52 calories, maybe around there. And this is what my friend had to ask on the way.
So I would like to buy a Polo GTI, but it's a high risk considering how often they're stolen and hijacked.
Yeah, especially like in Johannesburg, like Polos is like a pandemic. So these cars are very much targeted. So how I deal with this situation is that I use CarTrack. So CarTrack is pretty really good. Like I've had like excellent service from them.
Okay. So now, what if I come back home late at night and I notice that someone is trying to hijack me? What do I do?
Oh, okay. With that is that, so like when you do apply for CarTrack, is that the installation, number one, the installation is free, right?
Okay.
And number two, you also get a panic button that's gonna be conveniently hidden where you can have access to it and press it quickly in case you suspect someone is following you.
Oh, okay. So now, what if let's say I'm doing shopping and then I park by the mall, I return, my car is stolen. What happens then? What do I do?
Okay, so if that happens, you need to call them quickly, and they have ground units and air units, so they'll respond swiftly. And remember that they have a 90% recovery rate, so that kind of like gives you like so much confidence that they will find your car at 90%.
Okay, so since you're saying there's 90% recovery rate, what about the other 10%?
All right, so everything can't be like 100%. Even when you like buy a sanitizer, it'll be like it kills 99.9 of germs.
Okay.
So that 10%, CarTrack tells you that if they cannot recover your car, they'll give you a warranty of up to 150,000 rand.
Okay. So in the event that I get into an accident, does CarTrack give out my personal information to insurance companies?
No, not at all. So they will not give anyone, not even your mother or your dad, your personal information about your tracking. So they need to have your consent to obtain that.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. So CarTrack, guys, CarTrack. Drive safely. Know that you have quick response to you that's gonna come and help you. So after a curious friend that's trying to buy a Polo but afraid of the high risk of it, I've answered all the questions. CarTrack, guys, CarTrack. That is the only service I use and the only service I trust, and I have never had an incident of trying to be hijacked. Now let's go and get some food.
Ask me how I'm living, I'm telling them great. Ask me how I did it, I'm telling them grace. Yeah, hey, ask me how I did it, I'm telling them grace. Ask me how I'm living, I'm telling them great. Ask me how I did it, I'm telling them grace. Ask me how I'm living, I'm telling them great. New me, no time to waste. Look at me, you see I don't play. I keep running on out of shape. Need a hero, go find a cape. New me, no time to waste. Look at me, you see I don't play. I keep running on out of shape. Need a hero, go find a cape. Hey, no need for the B-roll. I was masked up with no hero. Breakfast in the morning, it was cereal and an E-bro. That boy keep going in, I can't let it go but get lethal. Watch how I'm showing it from JFK down to Heathrow again. I gotta keep going and I beat the Rico again. I'm going beast mode again, keep flowing and keep knowing it. I arrive and keep blowing it. Five aside that ball's going in, man. Each time I never blow it, I'm in my prime.
So guys, let me show you another CarTrack feature. So let's say you parked at the mall and you feel unsafe. So on the CarTrack app, you can like activate notifications, so when your car gets started or is moved, you'll get a call from CarTrack and they'll send someone if it wasn't you.
Ask me how I'm living, I'm telling them great. Ask me how I did it, I'm telling them grace. Ask me how I'm living, I'm telling them great. Ask me how I did it, I'm telling them grace. Ask me how.
So here's a quick review about this restaurant that I saw on TikTok because I like trying new things. So the drink, 5 out of 10. And also the burger, 5 out of 10. So everything was just average for me.
Telling them great. New me, no time to waste. Look at me, you see I don't play. I keep running on out of shape. Need a hero, go find a cape. New me, no time to waste. Look at me, you see I don't play. I keep running on out of shape. Need a hero, go find a cape.
So after eating, I had to meet this Polo Vivo driver. He told me that he needs to change his fog lights from halogens to LEDs. And one thing about Polo drivers or VW drivers, they will always change something about their cars. Their cars are never stock. So we went to Auto Styles and I asked him, do you have a tracker? And he's like, yes. I'm like, sure thing. And it was part of the CarTrack family. And you see how the fog lights look like? They're yellowish. So he wants to make all of them become LEDs. And like a true petty man, he didn't want to spend extra on the installation, so he decided to do everything on his own, like a true mechanic. And those who have a Polo Vivo GT, this is how the light bulbs look like. You can screenshot this. We decided to go back to my place because it was raining, like really bad, and we tried to take the jack up to jack the car up so we can get access to the lights. And voila, the other light is not working, so some adjustment was needed. After a few adjustments, everything was perfect. Now everything is LED, no more halogens. I don't know why VW doesn't do this. Just put LEDs down there instead of halogens. This car cost over 300,000 Rand. My car is due for a service and we might have a very big problem. So now let me show you. First, I have to open here and pry this open. I have a stainless steel downpipe from Rogue Performance, and this is in factory. So VW might have a very big problem with this, and it's just, you know, like I can't hide it because it's written Rogue Performance on it. Guys, since I like you guys so much because you guys got me to 6,000 subscribers, when I'm taking this car to service, I am not gonna put back the stock exhaust back. So I'm gonna take it exactly the way it is. And let's see if my warranty is gonna stick. So I'm gonna risk this for you guys. Also, another thing is that it's very interesting. I have never washed the engine of this car since ownership. So I've owned this car since brand new, and when I got it, it only had 6 kilometers on the clock. So I have never washed this engine bay before. Please comment if I should wash this engine bay. Also, let me show you guys something else. Just quickly, and I'm just gonna close here and just gonna switch on the ignition, and you're gonna see, and I am due for service, 45,126 kilometers. So yeah, I need to take this for service. And if you know VW, right, from factory you only get 3 years and 45 kilometers service plan. So this is my last service plan, and mind you, this only took like 2 years to complete, because actually the car is currently 2 years old now. Damn. Okay, and I'm gonna show you how much this will cost to extend this to at least 60,000, because I heard on the 60,000 you have to like you have to replace the DSG oil and you have to do a lot. It's more like a major service. And now I'm sitting at the back because I have a couple of things to note when I'm taking this car for service. Number one, this. That's not good. That needs to be fixed. If I do go on the other side, there's nothing. And you guys may say that, but you're not touching it like this when you drive. The problem is that when you drive on rough roads, this whole area squeaks. So that's really annoying. And number two is that they need to change the brakes, because ever since I owned this car, it's now over 45,000 kilometers. They have never changed these brakes. So I think they're trying to finesse me here. They need to change these brakes. And that'll be all for now. And the vlog about taking this car to service won't be this one, because I've booked for Monday and this one has to be released on the weekend. I haven't been able to release any video, so apology on that. So those who are curious, if you want to add 1 year to your service plan, these are the prices. So to add an extra year, remember mine is up to 45,000. So to add an extra year to be 60,000 service interval, I need to pay 7,000 Rand. And I'm actually really bummed out because I think like 2 weeks ago, this was only 5,600 Rand. There was like a 25% discount. And I actually missed it because I was waiting for money and I couldn't. Yo, guys, hey, I'm stressed. Also, another thing is my warranty is still very active. We shall see after I take my car to service. But I might pull the trigger and just, do this. And yeah. And guys, I think that'll be it for the video, and I'll catch you when I take the car to service. And let's see if the downpipe will restrict things. And guys, let me show you something real quick. So there's a link in my bio, right? And it's the sponsor for this video. Please guys, if you have a high-risk car, especially for you Polo guys, click on the link on the description, sign up, get free installation. They will come to you, they'll come to your workplace, and they'll install the tracker for free. And it's from 99 Rand. Please support.